Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to read the book Race Against Time by Geronimo Stilton. So let's get started. The Race Against Time, the third journey through time. My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton. Hello there, it's so nice to see you. My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton. Are in the Ruthin's Gazette, the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Tonight it all started. It was late in the evening. When I left the office, I was very tired. I was more than tired. I was downright exhausted. I dragged my tail behind me as I crossed the streets of my beloved New Mouse. When I finally reached my cozy little mouse hole, I closed the door and sighed contentedly. I was so happy to be home. I went to the fridge and pulled out a slice of parmesan pie. Then I drank a cup of chamomile tree tea and brushed my teeth. I slipped into my favorite pajamas. I slid into my sleepers and headed for bed. I finally caught under the covers and I fell asleep. It was already 10 o'clock. A moment later, the telephone rang. I jumped. Holy cheese! Who's calling me at this hour? I squeaked, alarmed. Geronimo! Geronimo! A familiar squeak screamed. I sighed. It was my cousin Trap. Hello, Trap. Could you please call me by my real name, Geronimo? Sure, Jerkins. What are you doing? Sleeping? Not anymore, I muttered. And my name is Geronimo, he snickered. Of course it is, Cherryberry. I was about to protest, but he cut me off. I'm calling you because I need to see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in Singing Stone Plaza. Meet you by the bookstore on the corner. I yawned. Okay, see you then. Good night. I hung up and snuggled into bed again. It was 10:30 and I was beat. But then the phone rang again. Yawning, I answered. Hello, this is Geronimo. Hey Geronimo, Jerry Mouse, it's me again. Trap, I wanted to make sure you understood me. It's Singing Stone Plaza. The square with the statue in the middle and the bookstore is on the corner between the cheddar chopper and the whisker looking good ice cream shop. I understood you perfectly the first time, Trap. I said, would you mind if I go back to sleep? I hung up and put my snout back up on my pillow. At midnight, the phone rang again. Bleary, I answered. Hello. This is still. It was Trap. Cousin Kins, I'm calling to remind you about a meeting tomorrow morning. He squeaked. Did you set your alarm? Sometimes rodents forget to set the alarms and then they don't wake up in time. I set up my alarm! I yelled at the top of my lungs. Chirr. Your squeak sounds like a little horse, he snickered. Why don't you have some chamomile tea? I've already had some chamomile tea. A snoozing sound leaped before you called me. I chewed Trap out like a beaver building a dam. But that didn't stop him from calling me again at 3 a.m. Jeremiah, take this short quiz. Who are you meeting tomorrow? 2. Where? 3. Time. At what time? I'm meeting you in Singation Plaza at 9. Exploded in exasperation. Well done. I didn't take you for such smarty tail, he replied. Please, Trap, can you let me sleep now? Please, I'm a miss, I cried. At 6, my phone rang again. I grabbed the receiver, but I was so sleepy that I accidentally hit my snout with it. With my ears ringing like a bell, I stuttered, Hello, who is it? My cousin yelped, Wake up! It's time to get up if you want to be in Singing Stone Plaza at 9. But the plaza is just a few stops on bus from here. I don't need that much time, I protested. Well, you never know. You could burn your whiskers on your breakfast, spill milk on yourself, and need to change all your clothes. Trap said, or the bus could get a flat tire, or you could slip on a banana peel and dislocate a paw. You never know, especially when it comes to a clumsy mouse like you. By now, I was too tired to get angry. Okay, I will get up now. Only you can help me. It had been a terrible night, and I was more exhausted than ever. Why wouldn't my cousin let me sleep? He knew I needed to rest for at least 8 hours a night. For weeks now, I had been under deadline. Chewing this cheese block from both ends. I am a very busy mouse, you see. Somehow I managed to wash up and get dressed without tipping over my own tail. It was still dark. It was only 7 a.m. There was 2 more hours before my appointment with Trap, but I was already wide awake. So I decided to take a little scamper out through the park. It's so nice to watch the city wake up bit by bit. As I passed my favorite newsstand, I picked up a magazine and decided to treat myself to a delicious breakfast from the bakery. I drank a double cappuccino with grated cheese on top. Then I snipped a cup of pear and parmesan cheese. I ate 4 chocolates filled with melted cheese. Yum, yum, yum. All of that helped me regain my strength. I began scurrying to my appointment. It was only 8:30. Wondering what's so important that Trap had to keep me up all night. I reached the corner of Stinging Stone Plaza at 9 exactly. A mouse who prides himself on punctuality. Trap on the paw is not. He hadn't arrived yet. I began to pace back and forth, 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 back and forth. Each time I reached the corner, I checked the time. 9:05, 9:10, 9:45, 9:10, 10:15, 9:30, 9:20. I didn't know whether to be annoyed or anxious. At 10:30, my cousin did arrive, whistling cheerfully. Sorry, Jerbeer, I overslept. I was so exhausted from all those reminders. I had to give you last night, but at least you made it. You probably would have been late if it weren't for me. About to explode. Trap! How could you? I haven't slept. I've been on my paws since 6. I've been waiting for you since 9. And you were sleeping? He waved me off. Jerry Berry, you're a bit anxious, you know. Stop yammering and listen for a minute. I asked you to come here on a very important business. Remember? It's a secret, so you can tell no one. Only you can help me. At that point, I gave up. You see, my cousin Trap knows my weakness all too well. When someone asks me for help, I just can't say no. Alright, tell me what you need me to do aside. That's it for today. I will see you on next Wednesday when when I will continue this book, Race Against Time.